I'm sorry that you're jaded. Jaded. Downtown. Mm-hmm. That big ass. Look at this shit, man. That shit look crazier and crazy. I've been working out, eating right, working out. Trying to fucking get these things. Yeah, you know, I do my routine. You see how I look in this black shirt? I just got this black shirt. I want to see how I look in it. So I try to frown too much, man. You know? I try to put a smile on, put a smile on. No, I'm actually all right. All right. I heard that Call of Duty's campaign is whack, but I highly doubt it. I think that people don't appreciate the campaign. They don't appreciate the game in the way that I do. Mostly, it's a really good game. You know what I'm saying? I think they have a whole lot of shit in there for them to be making new games all the time. It seems like they finna change that up because now they're calling it just Call of Duty. Because you got Modern Warfare 3 on there, but it just says Call of Duty on the Modern Warfare 2 app now. So it's going to become a hub. I'm sure they said that already, but I can see that. I'm waiting for them to actually. What presence is that? The non-alcoholic kind? Man, that'll be great. Because I'm fucking homeward bound. I'm a big-headed alien. Gotta look in the past. I'm one of those motherfuckers, right? I got dark eyes. I still look like this though. Like, oh, I love his face. Right? Got this big ass ring around me and shit. Standing in this goddamn virtual reality center thing, which is also acting as a prison. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I was captured or they trying to turn me into a janitor and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like put it back in. I'm just like, you were already lost, bro. Don't you notice? I'm assuming that this was my plan. I'm a really fucking smart guy. Listen, if I'm smart like this here, I can't imagine what my mind is like up there on that level. You know what I'm saying? Like, holy fucking cow. You know what I'm saying? Just mind blowingly fucking whatever the fuck. It's ridiculous though because I feel stubborn. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, I mean, I know I'm stubborn, but my, I'm in the year of the rabbit. You know what I mean? But I also show um, dragon tendencies and shit too. It's weird. Well, it's not weird. It's wild though. You know what I mean? I suppose that the way I behave and the way I look and shit might look odd to you, but would you prefer me to talk and act like somebody else, you know, or everybody else? Why would I behave that way? You know what I mean? I don't like it, really. I'd much rather prefer to be this way, you know. But it's also hard to talk to people. And if I'm here to talk to you, I think, then I guess I gotta be a better listener. I listen. I'll listen all the time. I gotta listen more though. I'm like, I hear you. And then you say what you say. I listen. I get my input. I usually find a resolution really fast for you. I give it back to you. You don't want it. You don't hear it at all. And then you tell me that I'm not listening. I'm like, no, no, I was listening to what you said. Are you talking about the emotional concept of it, or are you talking about logically what it is you need to do to remove yourself from the situation and put yourself somewhere else? I'm, and I can always do it for other people before I can do it for me. It's easier to do it, one and done. One and done. One and done what? Oh, yeah, but um, I guess this is what I'm doing this morning and shit. This is just what I look like, okay? You know what I mean? Yeah, but what was I saying? And I get goofy too, goofy as hell. Why do I feel the need to preach this over and over again all the time? I have no idea. I feel like I have to keep reintroducing myself to you because you have a short attention span. I know what mine looks like, but don't you want to know it's not really like that? It feels like that more so than what it is. Oh my God. Got some really. I be seeing you walking around trying to talk to yourself and talk to other people. You look down a lot. You're sitting there talking to people, and then you do like this. You're like, then you get stuck. Nobody else is paying attention to you. They don't see what it is going on with you. I do. I see you try to figure out whether or not you're listening to somebody else's thoughts and shit. And I can tell you right now, maybe you might want to be listening to some people's thoughts. You might be listening to your own or your own conscious construct of what it is you think you would hear based off of what you already know about the person and shit. Or, you know, also government propaganda. If you think about this, then they don't want you to think about it. So imagine an oxymoron to everything that you think about. But do it like I do it, do it like me, which is what I do. Is I just use it as mental competition and shit in order to develop new resolutions and shit for the both behaviors to become one. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily becoming one with what it is, but I'll assume it will become one with what it is based by making it null and void. You know what I'm saying? Kind of passing through it in a way without too much resistance, but without too much submission at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Which would leave you right here. You know what I mean? Maybe. You know, but peace is good. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you've been in a room talking to the wrong people. Justifications for wrongdoing is what it is. People looking at you differently now, trying to figure out what it is to do about you all the time, like they got the right to do anything about you. Like, who the fuck are you? What am I gonna do with this person? What are you gonna do with me? The fuck are you talking about? I hope it's something good that you're over there talking about. That's the only thing I'll allow you to do with me. It's crazy, bro. But that's how people fucking behave, man. Or who put you in charge in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Right. You got the gang fucked up, homie. You only get your power from the people. Everybody. Everybody. You know? It's crazy, bro. That shit's crazy, man. You don't want to meet me. You don't want to be in a room with me for real. Unless you got claws and talents and you're way stronger than me and shit, and you know, all the rest of that, all that other shit's out the window. And as far as hypnotism is concerned, well, you've tried that. We've tried that a million fucking times. Unless I'm interested in what's happening, I'm like, nah, it's gonna be a no go for me. It took practice. It takes fucking practice, dog. Motherfuckers be blasting me, trying to get your ass to fucking. My God damn. And you know what's funny? It's all the time. It's everywhere all the time and shit like that. It's not like, you know, some shit that's, I don't think it's being done to maybe to particular individuals more than others and shit. But the more I look at people, I'm like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? What it is I think that the signals are becoming more apparent. You know what I'm saying? And even if you didn't have an understanding of, you know, the spiritual aspect of it, technology is becoming advanced enough and open enough to the public as far as what it does that you know, anybody can grasp the ideal of, you know, being attacked by futuristic beings and shit. From run, take shelter, fucking run. I see a tornado and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit's wild, man. What if you realize that we live in a simulation and you choose to have all the fucking crazy shit happen before you go? Like, fuck it. It's the end of the world. And then you can participate in that reality and shit. Buildings will fall over and topple and you can try to live through it and shit. I mean, you want your games to be realistic anyway, right? I was like, no, I don't like playing video games. I just want to live my life. And you try to be normal and shit, and you just like, and you go have a cup of coffee. Imagine this. Imagine like knowing some shit like that, like completely dreading something, and then like remember when everybody's had it. I mean, remember when you had a progress report or something or a bad report card, and you had to take it home to your parents, and that's all the fuck you could think about. Everybody else is talking around and you walking as slow as you possibly can and shit. You can just hear your fucking heartbeat in your ears, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you know what the fuck time it is when you get home, but you wasn't thinking about none of that when you was at school. Fucking you know what I'm saying? So I think the same statute applies and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that shit sucks. I hope not. The more I talk, though, I mean, am I not talking enough? Am I not fucking being brief enough with what I'm saying without trying to convince people too much about what's going to happen and trying not to make it happen by thinking about it so goddamn hard, laughing at me right now because you find it funny. You probably feel the same fucking way. It's like makes you just want to shut the fuck up, don't it? Makes you not want to fucking say nothing. Make you want to go out and just fucking drink and look. And I know I've talked to some people who've done it, but no. You know what I'm saying? You end up right back where you started and shit like that. Well, I like thinking personally. You know, um, deja vu, deja vu. Here it is. An exact same thought, exact same process and procedure crossed my mind exactly that way. Not exactly. It's a little bit different this time, except for I was playing Spider-Man when that happened. I'm telling you, I feel like, damn, it's just, hey man, you know, paranoia is a motherfucker. So I got this Amazon box right here, right? I'm looking at it, and people are like, it's the devil tail and shit like that. I can see that, but it looks like a smile to me. A smiling box. But it's interesting to think about that way. You know what I'm saying? You could go on a whole nother tail end fucking, Man, my arms feel good. Shit's wild, dog. I don't want to fucking talk to you all fucking stupid like I'm tired of talking to you all stupid like I'm sick of that shit. And I feel this way because every time I go outside, every time I go and talk to somebody, I gotta fucking dumb it down. I gotta talk like, you know what I'm saying? And then I get dumber for real. And I gotta fucking bring my fucking mind back up, you know? And the good thing about that is, it's like meeting certain people and like meeting certain women and shit. And it's kinetic. Like the energy's electric and shit because of the way you think about the word. Like you can feel, but like there's no, uh, you know what I'm saying? There's no people have it. There's no thought. There's no thoughts there. You don't have to have them and shit because they're all there, but it's not right there at that moment and shit. But like, in passing and shit, it's random for me. It's like one out of every fucking 20 or 30 women and shit I see. Longer, no, it's bigger than, no, I'm lying. It's like one out of every, I think about the amount of women I see on a regular basis and the amount of times, well, women look at me like they like me versus, in return and shit. Like I've seen ones I like I look at them like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I be feeling like, nigga, if you don't like me, something wrong with you. If you don't, you know what I'm saying? If you can look at me and be like, and not see, what type of nigga I am, then there's something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? So, well, good riddance. You know what I'm saying? I get over it pretty fast and shit. Yeah, so choices and fucking, whatever it is you choose and shit. Yeah, that shit be crazy. I mean, I understand, like, as far as looks and shit, might not be your type as far, that's different or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta fuck who you gotta fuck, right? No, I'm kidding. But, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Dog. That's why I usually have somebody else around me to do all the talking. I talk shit. Whatever the fuck anybody's doing what I'm doing and shit. There's somebody else here that's doing all the fucking. Like, all right, well, I'm about to go lay down, bro. I'm gonna go to my room and fucking stare at the ceiling, okay? Whatever the fuck. Man, please fucking mind whatever the fuck. That's it. I think I can trust you. I don't trust any fucking body though. You know that? But hey, I trust you. You know what I mean? All this shit is yours, bro. You have all that shit. But just do me a favor. Leave that bitch alone. I shouldn't have to say it, but see, you having to say it. I shouldn't have to say it. It was like, no, the disrespect is there. But the nigga asked, I'm like, hey man, what's up, like? No, bro, I like that one. Well, what you saying though? Now look though, but if she tries you, then let me know. Then you can have her, and I can back the fuck up off her. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, might as well, man. Shit, the fuck I'm gonna do? That's different. You don't know me. Never knew me. Like you could, obviously, man. But like, dog, how? I had a motherfucker talk about, oh, nigga, you want all the bitches to yourself and shit. I'm like, not really. I mean, I want to fuck them all and shit. I mean, I do. I want to, but no, nigga, whatever, fuck. But it's different. See, look, when you're in your own domain and shit, I'm just saying, but nigga, no, I choose what I want. I'm good. That motherfucker look good too, but like, maybe we have the same taste. I don't know. Like, no, I'm good. I don't need to. I don't see some niggas. They like to have what you have, or when they see somebody like you, they the need to feel validation is so high, they have to go after it in order to feel better about themselves, because it's something about you that don't sit right with them, but not because it makes them feel inferior and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but like you gotta stop being around people like that. But you might just be a powerful motherfucker. And you might run into that all the fucking time. And guess what? And you're just gonna have to be alone, bro. You know what I mean? Because it's dangerous to have those type of people around you. And they'll always sabotage shit or do fucked up shit. But not only that, they're actually doing you a favor because a lot of the times they'll point out the behaviors of the people around you because the women and whoever the fuck else are going to go and do whatever it is they're going to do. So you're going to know what you need to know then. So I guess what you would have is somebody who's breaking the illusion for you. You know what I mean? But, hey man, I mean, you got to like it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. This is the shit that niggas don't want to hear, I guess. Remember when my shit used to cut off? Every time I start talking about just people running shit, like I want to laugh right now. My life is so fucking blah, 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 whatever. I can't be mad at you. I'm here to watch goddamn games, motherfucker. You know, what I don't like is when I cut the camera on and shit, and some people tend to get off it. I don't know if their girlfriend is sitting there fucking like staring at me and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure it's probably that. You know what I'm saying? Really though, I'm sure it's probably that. And then other motherfuckers don't like hearing shit from a black person. You know what I'm saying? I've had motherfuckers be mad because like when people realize that you fucking smart and you don't look like them and shit, and they got a fucking thing and you give them shit to think about, they really get upset about that. That you are like you destined to fail that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm open. My ears are open to anybody with knowledge or with something to say. Of like, yo, you know what I'm saying? And to come from the strangest places. That's why I tend to respect everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know, I don't make my mind up about somebody as soon as I meet them and shit. You know, although you know that shit can compound on you like throughout time, life in general. You just get to the point where you're like, all right, well, you just know what to expect from people and shit. A lot of people can be stereotyped. A lot of people can be stereotyped, but I mean, you feed stereotypes, so shit. I think I'm done now. I'm talking shit.